Hi, and welcome to this edition of BCPS News. I'm Mary Beth Marsden. On today's show, we'll check out what pinwheels really mean to students, what's cooking in school lunches, and get an inside perspective on bus safety. All this and more. But first, let's check out what's trending. Discover Financial Services presented $25,000 to Cockeysville Middle School Principal Deborah Magnus as part of the credit card company's national contest Everyday Giveaway Sweepstakes. The presentation was made possible by Shaheen Sajedi, the parent of a former student at Cockeysville Middle School, who used her Sam's Club Discover card and won the monthly sweepstakes. The unexpected funds will help supplement new and existing technology purchases. Over at Norwood Elementary, Matthew Berkey has been named Elementary Physical Education Teacher of the Year by the Maryland Association of Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance. The committee was most impressed with the quality of his instructional program and the utilization of a variety of teaching methods. Matt also provides staff and students with fitness activities outside of the regular school day, along with writing curriculum and mentoring new teachers. And Norwood's art teacher Allison Paul has been named to receive the BCPS Career Elementary Art Educator Award at the Maryland Art Education Association Conference. This award recognizes her teaching abilities and professional development. Carver Center for Arts and Technology student Trey McMichael is among 9 BCPS students to be awarded a full tuition scholarship to study Ballet for Boys Only program. The grant is being funded by the National Endowment of the Arts. And 4 BCPS schools were honored for character education. Featherbed Lane Elementary, Dundalk High, Lock Raven, and Kenwood High Schools. The award recognizes the implementing of outstanding character education initiatives that yielded positive results in student behavior, school climate, and academic performance. Up next in our studio, we have Merv Mawhinney from Transportation to talk about National School Bus Safety Week. Stay with us, there's more to come.
And now, another adventure with Savings Man.
This is great. Every day should be like this.
It will be when I retire in a few years. I've been planning and saving.
Did you save for me?
Well, this is unexpected.
Where'd you come from?
Out of the blue, just like an illness, an emergency, or a...
That's enough, Mr. Unexpected.
Savings Man.
There's still time to plan. Find out how at choosetosave.org with a ballpark estimate worksheet.
I will. Thanks, Savings Man.
No, thank you.
So visit choosetosave.org today.
Hi, and welcome back. Did you know that BCPS operates 880 buses that transport more than 62,000 students daily? Well, with us today is Merv Mawhinney, Senior Operations Supervisor for the Northeast District, to talk with us about National School Bus Safety Week. Welcome and thanks for being here. And
thanks for having me.
Put in a quick plug for all the bus drivers that we've had, and they've just been terrific.
Well,
Baltimore County.
thanks. That's good to hear.
You can pass that along.
Will
I'll
do.
give you names later.
Okay.
This is such a large school district. I think like the 26th largest in the nation. So what a huge job trying to get all these buses where they need to be for all these different schools. Talk about some of the daily challenges about that.
Well, the logistic challenges are similar to a lot of situations that occur all the time. General traffic, weather, road conditions, and so forth. Plus, we have breakdowns like any other vehicle may have at times, and as well as having the right people on the bus. The bus driver themselves are the key to the whole system to make sure that if we have to, the availability of the regular bus driver, and we have a substitute or attendant. And if I could put a real quick plug in that we
Please.
Obviously can use full-time drivers and substitute drivers in all of our areas. So it would be, that's an opportunity for employment.
All right, that's good to know. This is school bus, well actually School Bus Safety Week, right?
Correct.
And you're focusing on Know the Danger Zone. What exactly is the danger zone, and what should parents and drivers and kids be aware of?
Well, first, the school bus transportation is the safest transportation in the United States by far. But there is an area approximately 10 feet around the entire bus, so from the front to the rear and both sides of the bus, that is considered the danger zone. Of that area, the front the 10 feet in front of the bus is not clear visibly by the driver, as well as the back. Most people consider it the blind spot in a vehicle, and that's that back right corner of the bus towards the tail of the bus. Those are the two most dangerous spots. About 2/3 of all fatalities involving a child is with their bus, the bus that they ride, and that being the most hazardous situation.
What should drivers be aware of? Just that area, that 10 feet around the bus. Are drivers these days, are they aware when the stop sign comes out and the lights flash, they need to stop? Do you think that's getting across?
Probably not. It's Motor Vehicle Law 21-706, which basically says that a motor vehicle, when they see the red lights on, that they have to give that bus 20 feet from front or rear. And we have a lot of drivers that are just simply impatient. Maybe are not knowledgeable of the law.
Maybe they're texting.
So there's still that's still a problematic setting.
Right, right. Daylight saving time, this is the time for that. How does that affect the transportation?
Well, obviously, the early morning pickups are going to be in the dark. That primarily deals with high school students, but we have a huge growing population of displaced / homeless students that also have to be picked up in the early morning. The evening piece is we still have pickups that, or drop-offs, excuse me, that will be in the 5 o'clock to 5:45 to 6 o'clock type range. Of course, that's going to be dark then too.
Yeah, so this is something you need to be aware of as a parent, as a student, and as a driver.
Correct.
What should parents, for the parents who are watching, and there's probably students watching too, what should they be aware of when it comes to getting on and off a bus and also behavior on a bus?
Well, getting on, getting off, you know, those typical things, the bus stop type of behavior, they need to be controlled. And so obviously the younger the student, we'd like to have a parent accompany them to the stop and kind of hang around and try to deal with that behavior. And the PM, getting off the bus, making sure that they're aware of traffic, and because we will have an occasional car that even tries to pass on the right-hand side in a lot of ingress-egress types of areas. So they just need to be alert.
Merv Mawhinney, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Coming up next, did you know that every September 21st is recognized around the world as International Peace Day? At Joppaview Elementary School, peace means pinwheels.